In fact, I'll ask you this, guys. You think Rio's even on an Anthony Gordon level? Like, you think Rio is of that kind, like he's surpassed that level? I would love to know. I would genuinely love to know. Yes, people, you can see my eyes are red. I'm tired. It's 1:45 a.m. Yeah. So let me this hopefully this is just going to be a quick one, right? So did a video the other day talking about Liverpool's incomings and outgoings. And obviously we're talking about the left wing position. Now I was primarily speaking about Gakpo. Most people have the same feeling. They'd want to sell Gakpo in the summer, not a problem. I also then spoke about Rio, and this is where I think people started listening with their mouths than their ears, because spoke about Rio, and it just seemed on my TikTok, that small clip, all of a sudden, poof. You would have thought I was talking about Lamine Yamal or Lionel Messi, the way that everybody, went crazy about it. And I think one of the things that I said was, obviously, I would sell Rio, and I'm here to clarify that. Yes, I would sell Rio. Let's just get that out of the way. Why would I sell Rio? So the reason why I would sell Rio, one, I don't really believe in loans at Liverpool. I think we're not good at those. I think we're not a club who are notoriously known for doing good loans to certain teams and stuff like that. We don't have like an affiliate club. We don't have a sister club, or we don't have that. We don't have like a Chelsea, Strasbourg, where you can do those kind of things, and it just make life a lot easier. And also, we just don't seem to, in my opinion, possess players of that kind of ilk who are going to go to those kind of teams. I'll be honest with you. I think we overrate our players very, very heavily, right? So when I'm thinking about a Rio, I'm not selling him because I don't think he is a good and talented player. No. I just don't want to loan him to flipping, I don't even know, Leicester City, who have gone down to League One, and then be wondering why he's still not Premier League ready after a season's time, or thinking that he would be Premier League ready. Oh, no, let me take that back, because he could be Premier League ready. Thinking that he'd be Liverpool Premier League ready. The team that everyone keeps telling me is supposed to be challenging for the Premier League and challenging for Champions League. Yeah, nah. I don't think a League One player is going to come in there and actually help out so quickly, unless he just has this insane season. And if he does, I can easily apologize. I think where Rio's at this moment in time, with the manager, obviously, that Liverpool have gotten now, there are only two choices. Either you stay or you go. There's no chilling. Now, again, I know I understand people say, just loan him. Just loan him. Why would I do that? Let's say we loan him. Let's even just go with this premise, right? We loan Rio, it doesn't work out. So again, depending on where you think Liverpool should be as a football club, it doesn't work out. So that's 1 year just wasted for no reason, right? So now that it's been wasted, what do you then do the following season? I guess you technically probably have to just try and loan him again, right? And try to find a team that, will obviously take him. Now, by that point, will Liverpool have progressed or regressed? Now, in this case, for Rio, the team would have to have regressed, like even further, just completely. Like, we're finishing 8th, 9th, 10th. Like, that would be the only way where it would then make sense if he was to go out on loan again, or even stay. That if he were to then come back or stay, at least then he's in a better kind of position. Team's not really doing that well. We do need a few players to kind of come in and almost reinvigorate, right? No problem. So Liverpool have just regressed as a football club, and yeah, we're just kind of there. We've got no money for him. He's probably going to start asking for more money as he starts playing more games, blah, blah, blah. Cool. If you sell him now, get whatever fee you're going to get, it's going to be a profit on whatever you signed him for, right? You sell him, you insert a buyback clause. Now, how a buyback clause usually works is that you sell a player, they go to this club. You then determine when that fee can kick into gear. It could be 1 year, it could be 2 years, it could be 3 years, it could be 4. Doesn't actually matter. You determine whenever that will actually be. It's usually inside 3, to be fair, from what I've seen from previous ones. I think of Romeo Lavia, whose one was, I think, the following season. So why didn't Manchester City just loan out Romeo Lavia to Southampton? Why didn't they just do that? Why didn't Man City just say, we'll just loan Romeo Lavia to Southampton? Would have made sense, right? Because he ended up going to Chelsea anyway the following season. You know why? Because if they had loaned him and it doesn't work, like Harvey Elliott, for example, you're now stuck with this player. What do you do now?
Kanye, you ain't got the answers.
What do you do? The player is already now even further behind in his own development. The team is, right now, Liverpool, to be fair, are actually in a probably worse off place than when he left, to be fair. So he could actually get that game time. But more often than not, the team has kind of moved on from you. Like we're past whatever you used to bring to the team. We've moved on from that in itself. So what are we doing here? I look at Rio, I look at Trey, and I'm like, these are two players I would be playing, but I'm not the manager. He chooses who plays, and he ain't choosing Rio, and he ain't choosing Trey. For whatever reasons, he'll tell you himself, but he ain't choosing any of them. Liverpool fans, they want to sign midfielders, they want to sign attackers, they want to sign left wingers. Where does Rio fit in this? I'm so confused. Like, do you think Rio is better than any left winger in world football that Liverpool could potentially sign? You think he's of that kind of level? In fact, I'll ask you this, guys. You think Rio's even on an Anthony Gordon level? Like, you think Rio is of that kind, like he's surpassed that level? I would love to know. I would genuinely love to know. If again, this is just if people genuinely think that, then you think that. Don't be shy. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't be shy, because you lot weren't shy in the comment section. I'll tell you that for free. Don't be shy. If you genuinely believe that Rio is of that kind of level, then fairs. If you don't believe that, again, I ask, what would the benefit be of staying here, knowing that Liverpool may be well, they're definitely looking for an attacker. How many? I don't actually know, to be fair. Ekitike is obviously now injured. I don't know what the left wing situation is actually going to be like, whether he's actually just calm with it and he just wants to sort out the right wing instead. I don't actually know. But are you, as a fan, are you cool with it? You're looking at it and thinking, oh yeah, I mean, if we had Bradley Barcola, it's okay because we've got Rio. Oh yeah, if we had Kvaratskhelia, it's okay because we've got Rio. If we had Desire Doué, it's okay because we've got Rio. If we had Anthony Gordon, it's okay because we've got Rio. If we had Semenyo, it's okay because we've got what? What? That's crazy to me. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. But again, I understand if some people actually think that, because if you do, then it would make sense as to why you guys are so hung up on, yeah, but why would you sell him? Just loan him? Just no, guys, no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Like the loans, like I said, with Liverpool specifically, I can't speak for other clubs because they do whatever it is they do. It might work for them. I don't really know. For Liverpool, I know it does not work. I just know it doesn't work. I've not seen it yet. I've not seen one player go out on loan and now they are a fixture in the side. I haven't seen it yet. So why would I now bank on Rio going on loan magically and then and I think I find the funniest is that people have this imaginary dream in their mind that he goes on loan to like Borussia Dortmund, or he goes on loan to like a team in the Premier League, like let's say Spurs as an example. I feel like people have got this like dream in their mind that he goes to these teams, and I'm like, no, he's probably likely to go to like Leicester City, someone of that. Like that's what we would do. Like when have you ever seen us do good loans? Like, and you know what? Not even whenever we have you done good loans. Our players are not as good as you think they are. So teams are not going to be in for them in the way that you think they're going to be in for him. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, so it is just, really and truly that. I look at Harvey Elliott and I say, boy, should have just gone to like a Fulham or something, man. I feel like that is your level sick. Like you'd be playing, bruv, he's better than Smith Rowe, 100%. You could easily be playing in that team. Easily. If Liverpool's smart in the summer, you sell him. Buy. Do you get what I'm saying? Liverpool already signed a player to play your position. Bye. Don't really need you. So when we're talking about a Rio, it's not about that I think he's actually poor. I think Rio's super talented. I think he's uber talented. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But I also know that you don't develop by sitting on the bench. And I just don't see a world where I'm like, yeah, I'd want Rio to start. Like, I just don't see that. I just don't. I would rather have Barcola easily. Like, and it's not even close. And again, that's not to dismiss Rio because, like I said, Rio is a bad boy. He's a really, really good left winger. He's really, really good. He's got really, really good attributes. He ain't on even a Barcola level. He ain't on an Anthony Gordon level. And I'd rather have those guys because they're better players. But again, it goes to what people want to do. Well, sorry, not even what you want to do because you can't decide, but it goes into how whatever your own expectations for the teams are. My expectation is that you told me you're a big club, so act like it. Go out and sign Barcola. Go out and try and sign the Doué or Kvaratskhelia or an Anthony Gordon. Go out and sign them. Why not? Why can't you? You're supposed to be big. You're supposed to be this club. Go and do that. That will show me that you're being somewhat serious. It would show me at least something. Right now, you're going to trust a 16, 17, however old Rio is. You're going to trust him, someone who's clearly not really ready for the first team games and stuff like that. still needs a bit of work, but it's brilliant to bring on in like a second half of a game where the right back is now tired. Yeah, you know, bare things that need to go in place in order for Rio to. I'd just much prefer if you just went out somewhere else. The loan thing, yeah, you can go out to Leicester City, but if you go Leicester City, then I definitely don't want you back, because you're not going to do anything at Leicester City that's going to make me think, yeah, when he comes back, he's going to be, unless you sign. Now, this is the other caveat. Unless Liverpool go out there and sign a 33-year-old left winger, and then they're saying, yeah, we just want to keep him for like a year or two. So, Rio, you're going to go out on loan in the first year. We're going to keep this other guy for 1 year or whatever. And then in the second year, you're going to come in, and then you're either going to start or you're going to be playing hell of a lot more games than you ever did at Liverpool. Like I said, go back and look at Liverpool's track record with these young players. It ain't that good. It really isn't that good. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. So, yeah, that's kind of my thing when it came to Rio. It's got nothing to do with his talent. His talent is very, very high. But unfortunately, I kind of want to win today. You do not help me do that. So you know what we can do, though? We can get you to play football, because that's literally your next step. Your next step is you need to be playing consistent football. You're not going to do that at Liverpool at this current moment in time, because you're just not at that level required in order for you to be able to do that at this moment in time. But you could do that at a different club. Like I said, a Strasbourg. That would be excellent. A Como. Oh, perfect. That would be brilliant work. Especially if, of course, this is on the basis that Fabregas were to stay. But if Fabregas were to stay, what, him working under Cesc Fabregas in Italy are amazing. Absolutely amazing. I think that'll be the best decision, one of the best decisions he'll ever make. Staying at Liverpool to sit on the bench. Yeah. That doesn't scream amazing for me whatsoever, considering I don't think the team is even that good and you still cannot make the team. Yeah. Says something. It really, really does say something. So, yeah, I think like that's like I said, that's just really my thoughts behind it, man. I and the thing is, I actually do understand where a lot of people are coming from. I actually do. So I kind of got the uproar in the comments and why it seemed to just blow up so much, or as much as it actually did on TikTok. So like I said, big up to everybody who did reply. Big up, man. I saw a lot of funny comments in there. But it was good. It was good. It was good. It was good. Like I said, I understood where a lot of you were coming from, but I think you didn't understand where I was coming from. I think you guys took it as I thought, yeah, Rio shit, so he shouldn't play and he shouldn't. No, if I was the manager, he'd just play. But the reality is, under this manager, I don't think he's going to play. And I think they're just going to look at it and think, well, we can just go out and sign better players who are ready, Premier League ready, especially. And we need that because of, you know, where we're at this current moment in time. Makes sense. I guess even from a business point of view, it kind of just makes sense. So, yeah, why not? Why not? But yeah, that's it, man. Let me know your thoughts. If you actually listened to the video, let me know exactly your thought. Just let me know that you understood what I said. If I don't even need you to agree or disagree, I don't even need that. Just let me know you listened to the video and you understood what I was trying to say. I'll be more than happy with that, and then I can take it from there. But I'll catch you guys later, anyways, man. Peace.